given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedant Swami Prabhupad. Recorded on June 27th, 1972, in Los Angeles.
Sages, the great soul Maharaj Parikshit, constantly wrapped in the thoughts of Lord Krishna, knowing well of his imminent death, renounced all sorts of fruitive activities, namely acts of religion, economic development, and sense gratification, and thus fixed himself firmly in his natural love for Krishna, and asked exactly all these questions as you are asking me.
So, Krishnanubhava Savane Saddadana Mahamana Vasudevi Bhagavati Atmabhavang Dirangata. Krishnanubhava Savane. When we hear from right source, the natural result will be Krishna consciousness, Krishnanubhava, Krishna Bhavanamrita, Saddadhana Mahamana. One who hears with attention, with faith, Mahamana, just like the great sages in Naimisharana, they did. The real purpose is Vasudevi Bhagavati, Atma Bhavang Dirangata, to increase our affection or love for Krishna, Vasudevi Bhagavati. Vasudevi Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojita Janayati Asu Vairagyam. Purpose, Sangnasya, renounce. People cannot renounce. They are very much attached to this material body and anything in relationship with this body. But the real purpose of human life is to become renounced, no more material body. That is required. Vairagyam, this is called vairagyam, or renounced. Because we want this material body, therefore we get it, life after life. This will continue so long we will be overpowered by material thought. Material thought means these fruitive activities. I shall work very hard and I shall get so much wealth. And for this purpose I can go to church and temple. If God gives me millions of dollars, then I am ready to go there. So real purpose is sense gratification. If I take to religious principles, then I will get more money without any hard work, and if I get more money, then I will be able to satisfy my senses. This is called dharmartha kama. And there is another stage which is called moksha, liberation. So people are not interested for liberation. They want to become religious for material benefit. But that is not the real purpose of life. Material benefit you cannot get more than what you are destined to have. That is already fixed up. According to your body, you get the body, we get different types of body, and according to the body, our material sufferings and enjoyment are fixed up already. You cannot have more or less. Otherwise, you see one man is working so hard day and night and he could hardly maintain himself or his family. And another man is going to the market, sits down for 1 hour and earns $100,000 immediately. You can see. Simply by touching the phone, he simply asks what is the rate of this, what is the rate of that, and he makes one transaction and immediately he gets $1,000. And this man is working hard day and night, he could not get even 2 sufficient meals. So that means, according to the body, the material happiness, just like you are, you have got this American body, so automatically your country's facilities, you are more comfortable than other countries because you have no scarcity, enough production, everything is enough. So, according to the body, you are getting comforts of life. And in another country, deserted country, very hard living, cannot get nice food stuff, only living on animals. That is also very rarely. So, these are demands, just like in Greenland, it is filled up with ice, they cannot get any nice food. Still they live there. This is Maya. They will not think, here the life is very difficult, let me go away from here, let me go to some other better place. No, he will not go. Janani janma mamishta sargadapi gariyasi. Our birthplace, even it is hell, it is better than heaven. That is Maya. Just like hog. Hog is living most abominable condition of life, with stools and filthy water, but still he is thinking he is living in heaven. Janani janmahomishta sargadapi gariyas. Therefore, the conclusion is that so far material comforts are concerned, you cannot get more or less. You will get. It is already fixed up. Deho yogena deha. Sukham oindriyakang daitya. Deho yogena dehina. Sarvatra labhate. Yatha dukkham ajadanata. Prahlad Maharaj said. Sarvatra labhate. So far material comfort is concerned, what you are destined to get, you will get it. Wherever you may live, it doesn't matter. Your allotment is already there. That is your body. And our sense pleasure means this material bodily pleasure, that is all. Sukham oindriyakam. We have got these senses, hands, legs, eyes, ears, and 5 and working senses and gathering, knowledge gathering senses, they are all constitute the whole body. So bodily comfort means the sense gratification. Dharma, artha, kama. But here it is said, Traivargikam Sangastha Vijnaya Sangnasya Karma Traivargikam Jacha. When you are ready for death, there is no more this Traivargikam. Traivargikam means religion and economic development and sanskrit. This is human civilization. This is not human civilization in one sense, because there is question of dharma. Dharma means religion, not exactly the same way as we understand in English language, a kind of faith, dharma. Generally people understand that I have got my own dharma. I am Hindu, I am Christian, I am Muslim, I am this, I am that. But in Sanskrit language, dharma does not mean like that. A kind of faith. No. Faith is blind. Today you are Hindu, tomorrow you are Christian, today you are Christian. So this faith changing is not dharma. Dharma means which you cannot change. That is dharma. Not that whimsically I change. That dharma is service. Every one of us rendering some service to others. That is dharma. Every one of us. Jivet Sarupa Nitya Krishna Das. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gives us immediate information. What is a living entity? He immediately gives the definition. The living entity means who is rendering service to the Lord. So we are rendering service. Somebody is rendering service to the country, society, family, and at least to dog, to cat. That is our general inclination because we want to give service to the Supreme. But because we have forgotten the Supreme, our service attitude is now distributed in so many ways. But I am serving, that's a fact. Either you serve dog or either you serve God. This service is there. That you cannot avoid. You cannot say, nobody can say that I am not serving anyone. Even becoming God, so-called God, as there are so many rascals, they say that we are God or I am God, everyone God. God is never servant. God is enjoyer, God is master. God does not serve anyone. Just like you see, we have God here, Krishna. He is not serving, he is enjoying. That is God. You'll always find God enjoying. God is not serving. Master. Krishna says, Bhokta. Bhokta means enjoyer. Everyone should be engaged for his service. And he is the only enjoyer. Ekala Ishwar Krishna. The only enjoyer, only master is Krishna. And all others, they are servants. Now there may be gradation of servants. Just like in your country, President Nixon is also a servant. An ordinary constable, he is also a servant. Everyone is servant. Nobody is master. So there is gradation of service. That's all. Somebody is serving as president, somebody is serving as constable, somebody is serving as dog, somebody is serving as cat, and similarly somebody is loving reciprocally in this way. The whole situation is there. But the central point is, Master is Krishna, God, and our love should be reposed unto Him. This is the point. This is Krishna consciousness. Sadadhana, Mahamana. So one who has fixed up his goal of life in this way, that I am rendering service, that's a fact. But I am not satisfied. Why? I am rendering so much service. Just like in our country, Mahatma Gandhi rendered so much service to his country that at the end he was killed by his countrymen. This is the return. Your country also, President Kennedy, he was a nice president, but he was killed. So, here in this material world, or Maya, if you render service to Maya, illusion, you will never be satisfied. Neither the person to whom you are giving service, he will be satisfied. There is no satisfaction either to the so-called master or to the servant, because Krishna is missing. That's all. One should understand this. This is the actually fact. Here the service is going on, but the master and the servant both are not satisfied. But there is another platform, spiritual world, where service rendered, both the master and the servant become satisfied. Immediately. Tasmin tushte jagat tushta. The same example. Just like you put your eatables into the stomach, so the stomach is satisfied, and all the servants, the hands, legs and others who acquired that food stuff and put into the mouth, they are also satisfied. Automatically. The hands, legs, fingers, eyes, every part of my body immediately satisfied. Yatha pranopaharacha jatendriyana. We are, at the present moment, in the material existence, we are trying to be satisfied. That is also the example is there. That a child is crying. You give him something eatable, he puts it in the mouth and is satisfied. No more crying. Similarly, actually if we want to be satisfied, then, as it is said here, sangasthang vijnaya sangnasa karma toivadikam. Give up this sangasthang vijnaya. Sangasthang means death. Death is sure. Death is the best surety, as sure as death. Nobody can say that I can avoid death. That's a fact. So, one who actually understands that I'll have to die. People do not understand. Everyone thinks that he will not die. He will not die. That is called Maya. He is seeing that everyone is dying. Still he is thinking that I shall not die or I shall live for millions of years. There is no question of that. But it is a fact. You may be advanced in science, but his death is sure. That's a fact. Therefore it is advised here that sangasthang vijnaya, one who is actually intelligent, he should know that he will die. But the kurmis, the rascals, he knows also that he will die, at least theoretically accept, but he wants to enjoy, since the death does not come, to the fullest extent. That is the present condition of the society. He knows that he will die, so long my senses are there, let me gratify. Now yesterday, when I went to the bank, there was a cinema signboard. What is that? Yeah. You see, because this material life means sex. So, they are seeking sex after death also. This is, I am to say, plain acceptance of the material state. Here, is there sex after death? They are inquiring. If there is sex after death, then they are not fearful of death. There is a story that one man was drinking. So, drinking in India is a great sin. So, his friend advised that you are drinking, you'll go to hell. So, he said, oh, my father also drinks. So he said, your father also will go to hell. Oh, my brother also drinks. Oh, he'll also go to hell. In this way, he continued to say, my father, my brother, my sister, my this, my that. And you are replying, yes, he will also go to hell. Oh, then hell is heaven. Because we all drinking here and drink there. So what is the hell? That is heaven. Similarly, this signboard is like that. If sex is there after death, then that is not death, that is life. You see? So actually, you have got sex after death. Because you will get into another body. Now you are having sex as human being in very nice apartment or on the street, on the beach, as you like. The next life also, as cats and dogs, you will have sex life. The sex life is not denied because the life is there. Ahara nidra bhaya maithunancha. This maithun means sex life. Eating, sleeping, and sex life, and defending. Ahara nidra bhaya maithunancha. Samanna metat pasubhinarana. This is now inquiry. Now if this inquiry is taken scientifically, is there sex after death? It is not joking if it is taken seriously. So people should be informed that yes, there is sex after death. Why there is no sex? Because there is life after death. You get another body, maybe God's body, demigod's body, or dog's body. You will get another body according to your own work. And as soon as you get body, these four things are there: eating, sleeping, sex, and defending. So there is actually. So the higher inquiry should be that then what is the position of the sex life? The position of the sex life is eternal. The sex life is from Radha and Krishna. Chini Mithun, spiritual. But there the sex life is not like this. Abominable sex life. There is sex impulse in the origin. Otherwise, how you have got this sex impulse? In the Vedanta Sutra it is said, Janmadasya jataha. Supreme Brahma, absolute truth is that from whom everything comes. So if there is sex life, then in the absolute truth there must be sex life. Otherwise, where you have got it? Where from we get it? Everything is there. But the difference is that here everything is contaminated, abominable, and there everything is without inability. It is happy, healthy, and eternal, blissful. That is the difference. The things are there. Just like Krishna's motherly affection of Mother Jasoda upon Krishna, and Krishna is playing as child, pleasing Mother Jasoda. So their thing is also in this material world. Here also, the mother likes to raise his beloved child. The child also plays to give pleasure to the mother. The rasa means the humor or mellow exchange between the mother and the child is there, and here also. Similarly, friendship, similarly, conjugal love, everything, all the five rasas, mellows, are there. The impersonalist cannot understand. they are afraid of. As soon as they hear love, love, here is love, they are frustrated. Then it is Maya. Then Krishna's love is also Maya. Therefore they are called Mayavadi. They are carrying this material idea to the spiritual idea. And when they cannot accommodate, they make it zero or impersonal. Sunnavad. That is their position. They cannot understand that these very things are existing in the spiritual world in a blissful way. So there is sex, but that is blissful sex, not that. Here, we want to enjoy sex life, but at the same time want to get out of the result of sex life. Therefore, we use contraceptive tablets. Because the result of sex life is very, miserable. So we want to avoid the miserable condition of sex life. But there is another life where there is no miserable condition of sex life. That is spiritual life. That the ordinary poor fund of knowledge, they cannot understand it. They think that here the sex life is miserable condition and sex life. So, if in the spiritual world there is also sex life, then it is also miserable. So, this conception of sex impulse, just like Radha, Krishna and gopis dealing with Krishna, they think it is Maya. Therefore they are called Mayavadi. They have no knowledge. Their brain cannot accommodate this idea that all these activities can be very blissful, supreme, without any difficulty, without any miserable condition. They can understand it. But therefore, it requires higher intelligence to understand Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness is trying to give the people the happiness which is simply blissful, without any inabilities. That is Krishna consciousness. So here, Vasudeve Bhagavati Atma Bhavang Dirangata. Vasudeve Bhagavati. Vasudev, the son of Vasudeva, Krishna, Bhagavati, he is the Supreme Personality of God. Here, just like if I give one's father's name, then you know the man particularly. So here, Bhagavati, there are many expansions of God. Advaita, Achyuta, Anadi, Ananta Rupam. But he is particularly mentioned here. Vasudeva, Krishna. Krishna's name is Vasudeva. Vasudeva Bhagavati Atma Bhavang Viranga. We are trying to enjoy life by making friends. Atma Bhavang. Atma Bhavang means very intimate, near relative or beloved. So we have to change our consciousness. Instead of trying to make this material world as beloved, you have to make Krishna as beloved. That is Krishna consciousness. Everything is there. You get everything in return. As here you are trying to enjoy, but without any inability. That is called Krishna consciousness. So, Parikshit Maharaj attained this stage. Therefore he could give up all his kingdom, all his family, all his animals and everything, and he simply became Krishna conscious.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you so much for listening to Srila Prabhupada's class. It's always mesmerizing, when we listen to it. It's such an amazing way of explaining how we can change our concept from material to spiritual. Did you all enjoy? I really, really, really enjoyed it. It was so simple way to explain that how we can change and our material relationship to Krishna, and then we will not have to worry about anything. We will be so happy, and we will be back into spiritual world. All these material miseries will go away. So I'll just highlight few points from the class, what Srila Prabhupada was saying. So first thing Srila Prabhupada said was to hear from the right sources and from the right person. If we do that, then we can develop our love from Krishna. And that is so true, because when we listen to a spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada, or some senior devotees who have actually been practicing Krishna consciousness and in their life for years, we understand the Shastra so nicely. If we try and read ourselves, it is very difficult. It doesn't make any sense. Like Mayavadis, we will be thinking that material world is same as spiritual world. Then what is the difference? But when we listen to the actually renounced personalities and very, very high level devotees, we will be able to understand how to avoid material birth. That was another important point Srila Prabhupada mentioned. Anyone knows how we can avoid the birth Srila Prabhupada mentioned? Please, I want this to be interactive class, so please tell me. What point Srila Prabhupada mentioned? Anyone? Something to relate it to material body. Should we love our material body? Now, if we stop loving our material body, then we will not have another material body, right? That's what Srila Prabhupada said. We have to stop loving our material body, and then we can go. It is easy for us to go back to spiritual world, because we will not have this body. Until we have this material body, what we will be doing? 4 things.
Mating, defending, eating, sex life. Oh,
and
that was
sleeping,
there. Sleeping, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And it could be any body, isn't it? Animal body or a
Yes.
bird or a human body, any of the body we received, all 4 things we will be doing it. So as a human, what we should do is we should not get attached to this body. We should understand that we have to die. That was another important point he mentioned, that we all know, but we don't accept that we are going to die. And still we want to enjoy this material body, material life. We don't understand that once we die, if we are in material sense gratification, want to enjoy that, we'll be coming back to this material life. And if we want to go back to spiritual world, we have to start loving and serving Krishna. And he explained it very well, that the difference between the love in this material world and the love in the spiritual world, which is very pure. We don't even need any abilities. Here, we have to have some sort of ability, some sort of talent to serve in certain ways. Otherwise, nobody will consider us. We have all experienced that we have been kicked off so many times by people. We do not get any reciprocation of their love, what we give to people. We don't, whatever we serve, we don't get it back. But in spiritual world, Srila Prabhupada is saying that it is not like that. We get much more than what we give as well, because Krishna is the giver there, and Krishna has got everything. So he just happily gives away, and we get most happiness, and we can live nicely. And that is actually Krishna consciousness, that we should change our focus from material body to material world to spiritual world and start thinking about Krishna more, so that we can get the same reciprocation from Krishna in this material world as well. Any other points anyone has got, if we want to highlight or mention from this, or anywhere else, if you've heard something and you think it is important? The story was nice as well of the drinker, isn't it? His whole family will be there, so it's happy. So imagine that this at the moment we are laughing, but this is the mentality we have as well. Whatever we think here we are happy with, if we have that same thing after the death, we will be happy. But we don't understand that we are not actually happy here as well. So, which is really sad. And Srila Prabhupada explains it with very nice example that if the stomach is filled up, all the servants, like hands, arms, ears, eyes, neck, everything will be satisfied. And same way, if Krishna is happy, then everything else will be happy. But if Krishna is missing in our materialistic activities, there's no happiness. There's no happiness in this world. Any other points anyone has got? Please come up with it. It'll be so nice to hear from everyone else as well.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
As Srila Prabhupada mentioned, Mataji, whatever life we take, we feel it is the heavenly, and we are got so much attached to this birth. Maybe human life, animal life, we feel that this is our endeavor, but we need to come out of it and keep Krishna as center and do the Krishna conscious. That is very nice, Mataji.
Yeah, very true, very true. Yeah, he mentioned about the worm living in the stool and dirt, and still this is the heaven for him. Yeah. So the body gives us everything, and also one more point, Prabhuji reminded me that he did mention that we can only get material benefit and material miseries as per already set up when we get this body. So we cannot get anything more or anything less. How much ever hardworking we are, we can only get what we are supposed to get.
Yes,
so, good point you reminded me. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji.
Anyone else? Someone else, Mataji was talking as well, I heard.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Sorry, I'm not switching on video camera. Yeah, actually, at this point where Srila Prabhupada was saying regarding the faith changing, here in Western world, it's constantly like pointing. At least it was before as well. Even if like there is Christianity, yeah, for Orthodox and Catholic. So even if you're going from like from Catholic to Orthodox, it's like hatred coming that about how could you change your faith? It's not possible. It's not normal. And here in this lecture, Srila Prabhupada, the amazing moment that faith changing is not dharma. He is pointing actually regarding that the dharma itself, it's not religion. The dharma itself, it's I mean, not this religion, which is like Christianity, Muslim also. So no, the itself, it is service to Krishna. That's the most. This is the Sanatan Dharma. This is the religion actually, the real one.
So
yeah,
true.
that was amazing.
Yeah, so difference between the faith and the religion, dharma. People explain so nicely that faith can be changed, but the religion does not change. The dharma doesn't change. Actual dharma doesn't change. So we have made dharma, actually, good definition is not understood properly, isn't it? That's what it feels, Mataji, in this world, that people don't understand what actually dharma is. We all believe the sect is a dharma and then just follow that sect if we are going to get some sort of a material benefit. So it's really the faith is only we want to be show off as a religious personality just to get some sort of a material benefits and material wealth. If we are not going to get that, then we don't want to follow it as well. So yeah, good point.
Oh yeah, by the way, yes.
Yeah, thank you so much. That was
If you're
another.
joining, it is also this point that i- if you are in this religion, so to say, or whatever you're following, and you are not living properly, very good, comfortable material life, then what are you doing? Why you have to follow you? So it's oh no, it's horrible. This is not good religion. Good religion, you should not. Why you are carrying even these eyeglasses means that you cannot be guru. Yeah, sometimes it was also in some lectures was said. You wearing glasses means that you are not perfect. Perfect. Yeah, you're not perfect. You are even not perfect guru. You have to have everything perfect. So that is also there.
That is so true. Yeah, and we're expecting a human body to be perfect, which can never be
Yeah,
as perfect
and
as
it's not
Krishna's body.
possible.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that is so true. That these are the old sadness things what we experience in this material world, because Srila Prabhupada did mention about Mahatma Gandhi and Kennedy as well, President Kennedy. They were assassinated just after performing so much of service to the human society. They What did they get at the end? Nothing, isn't it? So service, if it is done to Supreme Personality of Godhead, will be properly rewarded. But the service done in this material world is never properly rewarded. And we all feel that insatisfaction and that gap of emotion is always there because we are not getting reward of what we offer to others in this material world, and that causes so much of the mental issues as well to people. So yeah, it is so sad that we don't get any just rewards of what we give. So all these things, if we meditate upon it and if we think about it, will make us more Krishna conscious and will make us more to follow what Srila Prabhupada is saying, follow four regulative principles, that austerity, what Guru Maharaj was talking about in his class. And if we follow all those things, then we will be able to go back to Godhead and have such a lovely, happy, eternal life. And another thing I was just thinking when Srila Prabhupada was describing the drinker family, I was just thinking how nice it would be to have all these God family back up in the spiritual world, and we will have such a lovely life there together. That will be actually nice and happy life, not the one which was drinker was thinking about. And we can have it. It is not that difficult. We all can have that. But only thing is we just have to work towards it. Yes, Rajajana Priya Radha Mataji.
Hare Krishna, dear
Hare
Mataji, accept my humble obeisance. It's all glory to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Thank you very much for being there. I was thinking about that. Sometimes, most of the time, when I am not connected with Guru Maharaj, directly in classes, of course, I am lucky because my mind always think about you and Guru Maharaj and the God family. And that's the only thing that bring a little, comfort in this life. Because sometimes we feel so lost. I have 54 years old, and it is supposed that I know lots of things, and worth nothing if we don't have this chance to know Krishna, to be with your association. So thank you very much. I was thinking about that. I am getting so attached to you and the God family that I think, well, okay, yes, I think that's the in my understanding now, that it's I think it's poor to get attached to you. Well, I think that will be my family there in the in Krishna's planet. I don't know, but I know I am full, but I need to thank you, all of you, to Srimati. Mata, she was I don't know if she's feeling good today. She wasn't feeling good, but her service is incredible. Her presence with her devotional service is very important. And I didn't tell to her personally, but maybe she is listening or will listen this class later. I don't know. All of you are very important in the spiritual sense. So thank you very much.
Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and all glories to Guru Maharaj. Thank you for your such a lovely comments. It means a lot to me as well. Definitely that, having got family around makes life so much easier. We feel that we have got someone to look out for. If we need anyone, we can just ask and we can get all the help whatever we need. Guru Maharaj has made this possible for us, and actually Srila Prabhupada has started this ISKCON just to help out the devotees, which is so beautiful idea. That in this material world also we have got the glimpses of spiritual world just because of we've got connected to Krishna. And the God family, the devotees, they are all around us who helps us to connect to Krishna. And that's why the association is more important, because it's not that, oh, we come together and talk and chit chat and some kirtan, that's it, done. It's not like that. The connection is the soul's connection to the soul, and that soul is connected to Paramatma, and then it is connected to Krishna. So that connection is so deep, and everyone feels that in their heart. When we see the devotee, we have got that, that joy comes. Oh, good, we met some devotee. If we go to some other place and if we see somebody with the tilak, and it's, oh, that's a devotee there, and then we feel like talking to them, connecting to them. And that is all just because we have experienced a little bit of happiness in ISKCON. And that is the true happiness which has helped us to realize that this is the right way. And I'm really, really grateful to Srila Prabhupada and the Guru Maharaj for, connecting us to this ISKCON parampara. Really, really.
It's a big difference. A few days ago, I got to read part of the story of Viktor Frankl. I don't know if you heard about him. He's psychologist. Now he's gone. He's dead. And he was a survivor of in the Second World War of these horrible places in Germany. I don't know in English how to say it. It's in Spanish. Campos de
Concentration lager. Concentration
that's
lager.
it. That's it. That's it. So and he explained, he wrote these books, the man looking for sense. I don't know, I translated from Spain. I don't know if it's the real name in English, but it's something like that. The man looking for sense. And he explains lots of beautiful things, how he survived and everything. And I don't remember exactly what he talks about God, but when, for example, when he explained when he was going through these horrible things there, he used to disconnect and create a reality in his mind, and he could survive. And this book it was long years ago important for me and my family. And now I think, oh, okay, of course, these things that Viktor Frankl explained are interesting and important because it was something incredible what he could do. But nowadays, I don't imagine myself, in front of these horrible things or bad things that we can have in front of us, to imagine something that saved my life. That is not enough at all. I don't know how that could function for him. It's okay. I think something related to God that must be like that. But for me, it's impossible to imagine, to create something if I'm not connected with you, and I don't find no more illusions in this material world. So to begin to understand, to begin to put in practice, how can I use this human life for service? That's it's the only thing that makes me, go on.
No, that is so true. You know, the point you mentioned that imagine something which is different than the situation is, basically. Is that what you were trying to say, isn't it? In your mind, you create something different than what is there. But if you think that way, every one of us do that. We make ourselves feel that we are happy here. Although we are not happy, we internally know we are not happy. But what we think is, okay, these things are making us happy. So that is actually the psychology of this material world, that people think about it and make sure that they are happy. And if that illusion is broken, then we will realize that this is material life. We are going to die. After that, what is going to happen? That's what Krishna consciousness comes in. That this is what the real life is. The illusion is not. Come out of that illusion, because then we will be in that Maya all the time. We are attached to that Maya, and we won't be able to come out of it at all. If we, like you say, that cut off that illusionary idea and think that where the actual fact is that we are going to die. And when we die, what is going to happen? I heard Keshav, his Swam Bhagwan Keshav Maharaj's class, and he mentioned in that Einstein was saying this, that if you don't succeed with using one process, you have to try the other process to get success in your life. And if you don't do that, then all the time you're going to make the same mistake and end up in the same position all the time. So if we take that point and think that all these past years in life, we have been making the same mistake of material attachment, and that's why we are stuck in this material life, because we haven't thought about the new way to get out of it. And Srila Prabhupada is showing us this new way, the new process to follow it. And that's how, if we follow that, then we can break this material illusionary, the ropes what we are bound to. And then we will be back to Godhead easily. And Krishna is helping us in that way. So I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you raised that point, and that makes so much of sense that, we need to cut off this illusion and then follow the new process. Because Srila Prabhupada once says that somebody asked him a question that, have you seen God? Do you know if God exists? And Srila Prabhupada said, yeah, I have seen God. But so he said that, oh, I can't see it. Show me the God. And Srila Prabhupada said, yes, you can see the God. But get the qualification for seeing God. You can't just see somebody. Like if you want to see the queen here, you have to have some sort of a qualification to see her. You just can't expect that, oh, yeah, I'm here. Queen has to see me now. No, you have to go to certain level. Then only queen. And queen is in material world. For that, if you need that, then to see the supreme personality of God, how much qualification you need. So we have to work hard as well. We can't just expect, oh, Krishna, if you are existing, come. He's not our servant. He's not going to come. He's our master. We have to get that qualification to serve him, And that also Srila Prabhupada mentioned in this purpose, saying that we have to serve our master to get the happiness from him. We can't just expect it just like that. Oh, Krishna, he's not our servant. He's not going to give us anything. So I think we have come up to an hour. Anyone else has got anything to say? Otherwise, we can close the call. Any comments? Last minute. Okay, fine. Oh, yes, Trupti Mataji. Please go ahead.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Sorry, I can't do the video call now. But yes, no, wonderful discussion, wonderful questions. Thank you very much for your deep analysis on the questions as well. I missed half of the class, but if your recording is there, I will listen to it afterwards. But thank you so much, and thank you for you all of you, all Matajis, Prabhus who comes and takes over when Maharaj is not there and keep it interesting for us. And we really appreciate your association. And I wanted to say that Sri Devi Mataji has arrived here in London, so I will have her association. I'm so ecstatic about it. That and we have invited her to come and join our morning meditation, Wednesday 5 to 7. So she'll be joining us to honor us as a special guest. So we're very excited for her, and we just want to say thank you to for taking this wonderful class. Thank you so much.
Please accept my humble obeisances, Mataji. Thank you so much for your comments. It just
Hare
means a
Krishna.
lot to me. Hare Krishna. It'll be nice when Sri Devi Mataji is here, to have an association as much as we can. We all
Yes,
should take the most of it.
yes, of course,
Thank you.
yeah. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Any other comments? Any other questions or realization? Okay, so shall we close the call? Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai. Thank you everyone for joining. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Dandavat pranams, Haribol.
Thank you very much, Sukhavaha. Pranams to all of you. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Sri Devi Mataji, you were there. Oh my God, I would have asked you.
No, I wanted to hear. I'm too tired to do anything except hear.
Oh, you can't be tired to see me, yeah?
Kept it off. Oh, I didn't.
No, I will come and see you. Don't worry. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Haribol.
Any comments on whatever I said? Please improve me. Thank you. Okay, so I'll close the call. Thank you, everyone. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for your service.
Oh,
Thank
I was
you.
saying, I'm sorry, I was on mute.
Yeah, you were on mute. I thought you have gone, your connection, you lost connection.
No, I was saying, I really like the point which you said, how everyone makes a show that we are happy. We pretend, we make a show, we make believe, we take all photos, blast it, paste it on Facebook, this, that. And then actually deep down we are not, because without Krishna, who can be happy? So only when we come to this understanding and we surrender to the spiritual master and then start following the process of bhakti yoga, we can become happy. So I like that point which you said, because the whole world is in this show of make-believe of happiness,
Yeah, it's so true. It's such a sad thing, but thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mataji. Wonderful.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay.